We're here today in Ferndale, Michigan, in the Rust Belt with Mike Ash in Attack Hunger Detroit. Mike, thanks so much for having us here today.
Thank you for coming. I started this 11 years ago, and back then I was just a completely different person. I wasn't really doing anything with my life. I had just finished college and I just had nothing really going on. I knew I wanted to help people, but I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do it. So about 11 years ago when I was starting this, a close friend of mine had a tragedy where her son was left without parents, and my best friend had to adopt her nephew. And that's what kind of set me on the path to help women and children, was because I saw what they were going through, and just countless women and children going through the same or similar types of things. 20% of everything that we sell buys food or personal care products, for there's 4 women shelters in Detroit that we rotate in between. Alternatives for Girls, the YWCA Interim House, Detroit Rescue Mission, and COTS. This year we're trying to add 2 more shelters, one in Oakland County and one in Macomb County. And what we want to do with those is ramp up our fundraising and food drive efforts. This is going to be a good way to bring in more stuff to provide for more people, rather than spread the stuff that we're already getting.
Instead of reducing, you're raising more to impact more.
Yes.
Your expansion desire to go up north into Oakland County and east into Macomb has something to do with very specific shelters, right? We
do a huge toy drive with this one place, Turning Point in Macomb County, and that's what kind of got me my foot in the door there, is getting in there, and we go and do this huge drive, and then I drop it off, and then I don't see them again for another 365 days. I sat down with them and I was just kind of how can we help more? And that's pretty much the plan now, is to just try to focus in on those neighborhoods and try to get those people to be helping the shelters in their own backyard. We do everything that we possibly can to encourage people and make it easy for them to hold food drives and fundraisers. We will drop off boxes, personalized signage, and we'll also pick them up after they're already full. All we really need from somebody looking to hold one is a drop-off date and a pickup date.
Once these companies have gathered up the food or given the proceeds, what happens next?
Well, then we just basically go scoop it up and then take it right directly down to the shelter. With all of our t-shirts and our products that we sell, we have Food Bomb Fridays, which are usually about once a month. We buy all the food that day, and then we take it down immediately, and then we post a picture or check in on our Instagram and Facebook so that everybody gets to see which place that they helped and what we gave.
We hosted one on a very smaller scale at Thrive Realty, but you've done it with other companies and businesses that people would be familiar with. So you've done it with Grey Ghost, where they created a drink, a specific drink that those proceeds would come to this mission, right? So talk to us about how businesses could get involved on that level.
There's a million different ways that people can help out, and it's kind of I try to tailor everything to the business. We've done collaboration t-shirts with Moose Jaw, where the proceeds went and bought the food for the shelters. We did the thing with Grey Ghost where a drink was bought and the proceeds went. It's pretty much if we can figure out a way for people to help out, we'll try to tailor a way to our best to have it work with that business.
Every design we're looking at right now, you have come up with yourself, right? Yeah. And you screen print this yourself as well.
Yeah, this one was my first night working with this program Illustrator, and every piece of this shirt, everything is made with one line, because that night I couldn't figure out how to get a line to end. It was just kind of the happiest accident that turned into my best-selling shirt ever.
While you dedicate obviously enormous portion of your life here, you've also built a life around this. You work somewhere else and you've coordinated that so that you can have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday dedicated to this mission.
On Friday morning when I get up, I usually will go like drop off food and then come right here to the Rust Belt, and it just feels like second nature.
Yes. I think we all can learn a little something from Mike Ash. To be inspired by someone else's tragedy that then propels you to dedicate majority of your life to giving back to women and children around you is unbelievable. Now, we all have an opportunity here as business owners and people of this community because Mike has created the most convenient, incredible platform for us to give back. If you're interested in partaking in this, follow Mike on Instagram and come into the Rust Belt and experience it for yourself.